All right. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to the Holocron. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is, whatever part of the galaxy you happen to be in. Hope you're making it a great day. We got Alan Campbell here from London. Sokka wants to know if anybody can come help his kids do the chores. Says it takes longer to make them do it than it would doing it himself. That's the way it goes, right? And just remember, when you're trying to get your kids to do something, you can't use the Force. That's not real. It doesn't exist. You can't just, get your kid to do something. All right. Who else we got here? We got Arva Blood Spirit. Hey, Arva. How's it going, man? Fellhammer's in the house. Good evening. Hope everyone's okay today. Just another consumer says I have that problem with my staff at work sometimes. Problems of being a Peter Principal boss. If you do it, though, they don't learn how. Fellhammer says, what do you mean the Force doesn't exist? No, that was a cagey way of saying something different, Fellhammer. You gotta read the innuendo in what I was saying there. There's a secret message. These are not the Bluey episodes you're looking for. Arva says he's been sick the last few days. Oh, that's too bad. Hope you don't have COVID, man. So just another consumer refers to the Peter Principle. Does everybody know what that is? It's an interesting concept. It says that especially in the American free market for labor, there's this idea called the Peter Principle. It's pretty old, actually. Basically, it says, let's say you start out in a job and you're good at it. Well, people would recognize that you're good at it, and they will think, well, let's try the next job, and then you're good at that too, and then you get promoted. And then pretty soon you find a job that you're not good at, so they promote you to the next level, and you're not really very good at that job. And then what happens? Well, you continue to stay in that job, not doing well at the job, and nobody really comes back and says, hey, you're a really great supervisor, but you're not a very good manager. We're going to put you back to being a supervisor, which is what you're good at. So we're going to let you shine at doing that instead of torturing you as a manager and making the people that work for you suffer. We're going to make you take a step back to what you were good at. Instead, people just get left to rot forever in the first job that they're truly bad at. Or, maybe let's say truly mediocre at, so we don't get insulting about it. But that means, in general, the management of most mid-size and large companies is made up of people who have reached their level of incompetence. They're no longer competent enough to get a promotion, so that's where they stay. And it's an interesting look. And if you ever want to read about it, read about the Peter Principle. But yeah, it's just. And the concept that if everybody just took one step back and went back to doing what they were good at, how much more productive would things be? But then the question is, who would take these higher level jobs? Ever. Because there's not somebody else that's competent to do them either. That's the counterpoint to the Peter Principle, is basically to say, well, if people have risen to their level of incompetence, just get them out of there and get somebody else in there. But you also have to remember they're probably in a given company, they're the most competent candidate to fill that role. Even if you were to take them out of the job, you wouldn't have somebody else to stick in there who could do it. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. When kids do cleaning, sometimes you got to go back and redo it. Yeah, it's interesting. There's a very calm way to get your kids to clean, but you have to be committed to it. You have to be 100% sold. And there was a point earlier on where I had asked my daughter to clean like 3 or 4 times. And at first she didn't. And then she cleaned. And like you said, it was completely ridiculous. It wasn't even a real attempt to clean. So I went in with a broom and I just took every single thing that was on the floor and put it in a trash bag and threw it in the trash. Yeah, the toys, the stuff, I mean, books, things that were worth quite a bit of money. And I threw them all away. And I don't know if she flipped out more or if my wife flipped out more, but the cleaning efforts were a bit more diligent after that. Yeah, we're not great housekeepers at my house, but yeah, that's how you promote diligence among children for cleaning. Is you just you wait till they're done and then you just go throw everything away. And it's all stuff that you bought and you're not going to want to throw it away. But what's the lesson worth? I guess that's the question. And you don't have to be mad about it, right? You can do all of that and be completely, totally calm, not even raise an eyebrow. But you also can't let anybody dig the stuff out of the garbage. Arva says the test is negative. There's a high chance it's COVID from the symptoms. Oh, man. Yeah, well, get feeling better, man. Take care of yourself. Get lots of rest. Drink tons of water. Fellhammer says, my boss is taking a step back in November. I applied for his job. Don't know if I'm going to get it, but I try, though. Nice. Well, I hope you're not Peter Principled out, and I hope you do a good job at that job as well. Hope you do that job well. We do something similar, but we put it in a confiscation box. The first time we did it, he screamed his head off. Blessed Carrot wonders if you missed story time. No, I'm just chatting with the chat, Carrot. It was worth it, though, because now if we even mention getting the confiscation box, he starts tidying. Yeah. I don't know. There's some balance on cleaning that's appropriate, right? So, I mean, some people like spotlessness and order to the extent that, like, the space doesn't even look lived in. And yeah, I like it somewhere in between. Not complete disaster, but not too clean either. It's too much effort to keep it that way sometimes. It's different in the factory. I mean, I think there's, I don't know, because like at the end of the shift, there's a reason to get the place cleaned up and looking like it's supposed to. But then, as you do your work, if stuff, I mean, you can't expect the whole factory floor to stay completely clean while work is going on. If you did, I mean, people would just be stopped every 5 minutes to clean up, and that you'd never get anything done. So there has to be some happy medium where there's like a working cleanliness, where things are organized and put away, but not to the point of being ridiculous. I don't know. It seems weird. I guess that's just an opinion. MixGuy7 says, first time catching a stream as the kids are away for the night. All the best, DL. Oh, well, welcome. TK is getting a brisket going. A pot of brisket chili. All right. What's news around here? I'm behind on the Datacrons in the stream. Oh, Carrot, you gotta go back and watch the last one. You gotta watch number 7. At least on the Loquitur account for the JMK battles. It was epic. It was an epic fight. WFS Creamy says, my mom says she's just looking for the illusion of clean. Nice. Datacrons suck and streams rock. Yeah, I don't know. How many Datacron haters do we have? I think it was a very bad choice for them to put dodge onto a Datacron. Yeah, being able to stack like 110% dodge on one Datacron seems like a bad choice to me. I mean, what do? Build all your Datacrons with accuracy just in case your opponents build their Datacrons with dodge? So for normal people, I mean, you really only got 1 or 2 Datacrons to deal with per set. So I don't think for most of us in the mid-range that Datacrons are game-breaking. At least they haven't been to me yet. I've come across a few that have been the difference makers, but just usually 1 or 2 per opponent. My opponent is attacking now. He took out my JMK already. Yeah, that's a bad feeling, right? You're hoping that your JMK holds, and it's completely different whether he holds or gets taken down. Dodge is still preferable than lifesteal? Ooh, I don't know. I think I'd rather have the lifesteal because then at least you can like use some healing immunity or something like that and kill characters. If they never get hit in the first place, that's pretty rotten. Health Steal is coming back, which is almost as bad as dodge. You can build accuracy against dodge. It's on the same Datacron set. Yeah, but I mean, if you had to build for dodge or accuracy, which would you build? Would you intentionally build accuracy to counter other people, or would you just build your own dodge Datacron? I don't have enough of the reroll materials to go back and try to get a whole Datacron aligned on one stat. Yeah. I don't know how many of you guys do that. I mean, do you spend money on Datacrons? Man, the idea of spending money on Datacrons for me is just horrible. Spending money on something that's going to go away. Like, I'll get what I can out of the game for what they give me, and if I need something, I'll buy it with some Shard Shop currency or something. But the idea of actually paying a bunch of money for Datacrons for a temporary boost doesn't seem like something I'm terribly interested in. I think it's a legit workaround, but Health Steal, there simply isn't enough counterplay, and it breaks teams. Certain tanky teams like Lord Vader, I suppose, Bad Batch, maybe some teams like that are a little bit more broken with lifesteal. Dash Rendar, yeah, the Dash team, the prepared team with lifesteal, I guess that's pretty rough, right? It's hard enough to kill those characters anyway, and then bringing in a lifesteal on top of that. Interesting. So you hate the lifesteal more than you do the dodge. Blessed Carrot says he has the Lord Vader level 9 Datacron, but no Lord Vader. And he doesn't have the swap materials yet. So it's a wasted level 9 on the Datacron. Yikes. Arva says I would build some Datacrons for accuracy and some for dodge. Well, how do you get that much currency, man? Because, I mean, I've been paying attention to Datacrons, but not necessarily going crazy with them. And I get, like, one good Datacron and a couple other, mediocre ones. And the idea that I would be able to go back and re-roll all these stats to have dodge or accuracy. So what do we got? We got one big Datacron, 2 mediums, and a small. Yeah, I mean, rolling accuracy on this isn't going to make a difference at all. They have to be at least level 6. I mean, you don't get the big accuracy bonuses even until you get to here, because like these, the accuracy is 10 to 20%, and these it's 20 to 30%. So unless you roll up here, if somebody rolled these stats and got dodge, I mean, you've got to do the same thing. You've got to get these unlocked with accuracy to keep up. Yeah. Interesting. I can't justify... Adam says I can't justify spending money on something I loathe. Blackbird just says F Datacrons. Arv says, for me, Malgus is getting a lot more holds than JMK. Nice. Rey with health steal, for example, is just broken. Rey with health steal is pretty good, right? Because she can do the lifeblood. That costs her life, and she still has protection on top of it. And then she attacks once and gets all of her life back and can lifeblood again forever. That's pretty good. It's not bad. I don't intend to go for the GL ship, so I could put most of my energy into Datacron nodes this time. Kylo with a level 9 Datacron and health will be horrible. Health steal on a Kylo. Interesting. Blessed Carrot, send me a sticker. A wow sticker. Or, if you look at it upside down, it's a mom sticker. So, could be wow or it could be mom, depending on your orientation. Thank you for the super chat, Blessed Carrot. Much appreciated. Joy Ascari said, just spent a few crystals to get the Darth Vader Datacron. It worked very well on GAC for me. Nice. Arva says, I farmed them from Conquest. Well, how much do you farm? Just tell me, Arva, how many do you get after 3 rounds of Conquest? Do you get like 2 full ones and a bunch of other ones? I mean, how many Datacrons are you generating? Curious. So what I do is, like this one I came in and I started working on, and I got the dark side mechanic here, and then I built up another one at the same time, and I got this dark side mechanic. And then I just built the one that I felt was better stats after I had a couple of them with level 3. And then here we got that one. I think we got this one pretty early on too. Phil Hammer says, I was really excited to do the next conquest with SLKR and JMK in my account now. And then I saw that it's a ship piloted by Grand Inquisitor, and I was annoyed. Yeah. So you guys don't like the idea of the ship with the Grand Inquisitor? It comes with 2 free ships, which, I mean, on one hand, it looks good, but if those ships, they don't count as real ships for your fleet, I'm sure. And if the AI doesn't target them, then all you've done is you've put yourself in a situation where it's going to be super clunky to try to bring in reinforcements, right? Like the enemy has to actually kill one of your starting ships. If you try to bring it in as a reinforcement and you only have 1 slot, you won't get both ships. You'll only get 1 ship. So the idea of it having 2 flanking ships, I don't like that. I think that mechanic, if it was 1 good ship, I would like that better than 2 ships. Because with 2 ships, I feel like, how are you going to manage your reinforcements? Your ships have to be getting killed before you can get reinforcements. And I don't really want 2 little garbage TIE fighters on the field. So unless those ships are like as good as a normal Imperial TIE fighter, I don't even want them. The Grand Inquisitor ship sounds stupidly overpowered. I don't know. When I read the kit, like when I read the kit for 000 and BT1 or whatever, those new droids, I mean, just looking at that kit, I'm like, man, if they have decent damage modifiers, this is going to be crazy. And it looks like the little assassin droid does have some pretty good modifiers. So that, I mean, I just looked at that team and I'm like, man, if they do damage, this is going to be good. And it is. I look at the Grand Inquisitor ship and I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. The summons are probably as good as the summon and vulture droids from Malevolence. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it all plays out, right? You gotta see how it is when it's on the field and whether or not, the button clicks provide the expected results. Yeah. Interesting. Executrix will be like Malevolence. Yeah, So, where do you guys put the Chimera? If you have the TIE Advanced, and you put the TIE Advanced into your fleet, where do you rank that fleet in terms of overall power? Do you think to yourself, wow, that Chimera fleet with the TIE Interceptor is better than Negotiator and Malevolence? Or do you think that the Chimera with the TIE Interceptor makes it maybe the 5th or 6th best fleet in the game? Because it doesn't make it better than Executor or Profundity. I don't think it makes it any better than Malevolence or Negotiator. I still think the Finalizer is a fantastic offensive fleet. I still put that fleet at number 5 because it doesn't work on defense, but you can take it on offense and beat almost anything with a good Finalizer fleet. So where does that put that Empire fleet? 6? 7? Where's it going to put the Executrix fleet? So you have to earn the Grand Inquisitorship to make the Executrix the 7th best fleet in the game. So that's what I'm thinking of, like in terms of like total scope. Where does that fit? Is it going to make that fleet better than Malevolence or Negotiator? Because if it doesn't, I don't know. It's not that big of a deal then. At the high levels of GAC, if it becomes one of the top 6 fleets, then you'll want it for GAC. But that's it. So, I don't know. Blessed Carrot says ship Datacrons, and Fellhammer says shush. They might hear you. If they're there to die, it might not be so bad. Yeah, exactly. But they need taunt or something. The little extra ships need to be killed. So sometimes the AI targets the ship with the lowest health. So if those ships get targeted by the AI, then we're fine. Because then the AI is just going to spend some time, blowing up those little TIE interceptors at the start of the battle instead of something more important. And then we're happy, right? So we bring in like 3 non-tank ships. We let those 2 guys die. And on our first reinforcement, we bring in a tank, maybe the extinction bomber or something like that. And then it starts looking like a good fleet. Like okay, we can manage with that. They have taunt with foresight. They do? I do not remember reading that those ships have taunt. Are you guys sure? I need to go back and reread now. Yeah, if they have taunt, that's fine. That's fine. If the summoned ties grant the capital ship bonus turn meter like the normal tie, then the Grand Inquisitor ship is going to be broken. They get marked when they have foresight. Oh, it's a mark. Oh, okay. That must be why I missed it. They get marked when they have foresight. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, that qualifies as taunt, and then the AI has to kill them, and then that's okay. Then we can still manage our reinforcements. That'll work. That will work. So if they work like a normal TIE fighter and they do their special skill and get foresight, and then they get marked, then they have to get killed. Maybe they get a dodge in there. And if they feed turn meter like a regular TIE, then it's looking pretty good. All right, I'd sign off on that. 3 non-tank starting ships, and then let those guys tank. And then reinforce when they get killed. That could work. But still, we've got to make it better than the Negotiator Malevolence before to me it becomes a real chase thing, right? Like, if that ship makes it so they can kill Executor, for example, if it becomes an Executor counter, then yeah, that might even inspire me to want to build the Grand Inquisitor, because at that point you can build that fleet with some easy ships, one really hard ship, and have a counter for the Executor. Then But it would have to be that good for me to want to chase the ship. That's my opinion. I mean, that's what I think. Executrix already can kill profundity, by the way. Well, Arva, why are I mean, okay, so if you have profundity and you're in chromium, put it on defense and nothing's going to beat it. If you're in Kyber 1 and you have profundity, you should be putting your Executor on defense and taking your profundity on offense, no? I mean, we've seen that the profundity is better when you control the skills than the AI plays it. Right? I don't know. It's just my impression that the profundity is the offensive fleet that's meant to beat the defense of the Executor. So basically paper, rock, scissors, right? Your opponent has an Executor, you take your profundity in offense, they put it on defense, you get that win, and then you match up against the other two fleets normally. So it's back to 10 months ago or a year. Oh wow. It's been a long time since Executor came out, huh? So like over a year ago, when you only needed 4 fleets and Malevolence and Negotiator were the top of the meta, you had that 4-fleet battle. So now Executor and Profundity are just like the 5th and 6th fleet that go kill each other. Curious if it should be run with the Malevolence, if it has turn meter gain. That's the problem, only if the fleet is meta. You should put both Profundity and Executor on defense. Finalizer is the fleet you use to beat Executor, where you go with a 2-shot with cooldown and kill the Executor with Malevolence. Why? Because if you're going to put your Profundity on defense and it's going to be beaten by garbage fleets, why would you put it on defense and throw it away? And that way, if your opponent puts both the Executor and Profundity on defense, you can still finalizer the Executor and have the Profundity for the Profundity mirror match. Anyway, we're trying to present content more for the mid-game people than the end-game people anyway. So for most of us, most of the people interested in account building and watching this channel and the GACs I do, they're tailored more toward people in the mid-game who aren't worried about having their 8th fleet completed so that they have everything. So probably not too many matchups where we have to worry about having the 8 best fleets in the game. I don't know. I still think, Profundity will serve on defense for a long time, but if there's easy counters to beat it, then you can't put it on defense and give it away. Can't give it away. No garbage fleet will beat Profundity. You do need the proper comp and the proper relic on pilots. Most people don't have that. Arva's getting feisty on me. You're overvaluing Negotiator and Malevolence in today's meta. All right. I'm not going to argue with you, Arva. All right, let's get into the GAC for Darth Loquitur. And if we have some time, we'll maybe take a look at some accounts and do some reviews. If that's something we have time for. Maybe I'll do one right now. Let me take a look and see if I can get this sheet. We can take a look and see if there's some account reviews to do. Fill this one in. Take a look. See what we see. No guild, probably not still active. Take a look at this. All right. Looks like an active player. Take a quick look at the somebody's account here. So let's see what they said. They were prioritizing fleet at the time. They were getting their early teams going. Bosk, Padme, and Separatists. Okay. Oof. Man, that was a long time ago. Oh man, so many more people wanted reviews than I can possibly do. Alright, so let's take a look at the Galactic Battles 1. So the account is about a year old then. About a year old. He's got the Executor. 4 stars. Malevolence. No Negotiator yet. Got some Geos here. Galactic Republic stuff. And then the Executor fleet. Character-wise, he's got the Executor journey, then Grievous team. He's got the B1. He's got Troopers. So is he going for gas, I would assume? Looks like the next the next stop on his journey is going to be General Anakin Skywalker from what I see. Guessing. Got some Ewoks started up here. Doesn't look like we're very close to getting the C-3PO journey done, though. That looks like the easiest grab for him, though, to me. Dengar, IG, Dooku. A Relic Dooku. Maybe he's going for Sith Eternal. So with the Trooper officers done and Dooku coming up, Vader, maybe he's going to go for Sith Eternal. Yeah, Darth Maul's here. He's working on Darth Maul. Anakin. Tarkin. So yeah, okay, maybe it's a Sith Eternal journey. And then he'll swoop back around for gas afterwards. Sith Eternal's on my do not do list. He's an okay galactic legend. He's just not really good in Conquest and some other game modes. So it's it's just his value to me has fallen off because he doesn't really reliably beat the new Galactic Legends in the. Can't do Conquest, so pretty mediocre. Alright, so we've got a 312 on Piet. We've got Bosk at 290. So we're lacking a little bit in the speed. Ooh, a good fast B1. 280? That's not bad. Offense with speed subs. Interesting. All right. So, working on mods, working on what looks to be Sith Eternal. I advise against the Sith Eternal journey for right now. I mean, you're far enough along into it, though, that it seems like you've committed. So, it's better to finish what you start than abandon it halfway. So, get Sith Eternal, but then afterwards look towards something like JMK. Even without Cat. Or Rey to have a light side GL. One of those two. Oh, Arva's still talking about ships. Apparently Arva has a passion for ships at the moment. All right, we'll catch up on that in a second. All right, so I don't know what else I would say to this player except if you're on the sea journey, finish it. But then you got to get light side because your relics are all dark side. You need some light side to balance this out. You know, whatever you do next has to be a light side journey. Get light side characters in there for the light side TBs and just in general in the game for things that require rebels and Jedi and whatnot. Fleets look okay. I assume you'll be working on that negotiator sometime soon. All right, let's get back to chat and see what all this stuff Arva is saying. Differing topic. How would you divide an early Padme team with Qui-Gon team and GAC? What I've advised before is just take it all on offense. With Qui-Gon and Jedi Knight Anakin, you're going to want to use them somewhere to take out a big team. If it's a big team that you really need to have confidence with, then maybe you have like a Gear 12 Mace Windu or something like that. So you add that to the Qui-Gon team. You add the stuff that you need to make sure you get the win with the Qui-Gon team, and then Padme gets whatever's left over. On the other hand, if you've got a team that's pretty easy to beat with Qui-Gon, maybe you just take in Qui-Gon with some other Jedi. Don't even use Jedi Knight Anakin, and just use the massive damage boost to overpower your opponents. And with Qui-Gon, if you're not using Jedi Knight Anakin, you don't necessarily have to use Galactic Republic either, right? So let's find a Qui-Gon in here. Where is he? There he is. Let's just look at his leadership to make sure I'm not speaking out of turn here. If there are no GLs, all allies are Jedi. Foresight, stealth, all this stuff, right? So let's say, for instance, you're in GAC, and it really makes sense to take the Padme team against something the opponent's got, and you're like, okay, we're going to use Padme, Anakin, Ahsoka, maybe just those three, whatever, right? So you pick that team. Well, then you can, let's see. So then you can go, okay, well, Qui-Gon, I just go to my Jedi and pick the Qui-Gon. And then, okay, we've got this Aayla Secor that didn't go somewhere. We've got, this guy and this guy and this guy, whatever. So you just build a team with garbage Jedi. The AI is going to typically attack your lower level Jedi. And these guys still, if you look at him, what's his speed? 182 speed. You add 30, it's 200. And then he gets 300 times 200, or 30 times 200. So you get 6,000 attack from Qui-Gon's leadership. So even with scrub Jedi, you can still kill something. So that's what you do. You take it all on offense, and if you can use both teams, you do. Otherwise, you focus on the Qui-Gon team, and Padme just does whatever's left over. Fellhammer says Padme's become a little bit of a third wheel at the moment. Yeah, she has. But as a third wheel, it's typically when you get JMK that she truly becomes a third wheel, and a lot of people just put her in the JMK team. She's not a bad fifth character in the JMK team. So that's another way to work it. Adam says, I'm a 9 million GP and I love watching this channel. Nice. All right, let's catch up on Arva here. For me, Fleet tier is a lot different today with the Executor and Profundity. Then we have the Finalizer and Empire, and then only the Negotiator and the Malevolence. So you value that's the question I asked, the Chimera with the TIE Interceptor. You value that over the Malevolence and the Negotiator. That's interesting. Mostly because neither Negotiator or Malevolence can reliably one-shot the Profundity. I thought malevolence can beat profundity. At least that's what I've seen Arnold doing. He says he still prefers that over the executrix. And Arva just says Arnold's bad at fleets. Nothing wrong with the malevolence counter, similar to the executrix counter, though most people won't have it built up. Negotiator's in a very sad state nowadays. Sarcastic Parker says, "Hey Arva, where's the link to your channel?" That's funny. But you can still beat everything with it besides the GL ships. Just another consumer says Arnold's good at flash and presentation. I don't care for it, but it works well for YouTube. Yeah, Arnold's a good guy. I mean, like I've said before, he provides such a valuable service for the community, especially with the new content. His willingness to spend money and get the new content and just bring it up to maximum level for all of us to see how it works and what it does. To me, that's the thing that Arnold does that's like invaluable. And other people do it, but they do it, intermittently. Arnold commits to every single new thing that comes out and gives what I think is a pretty reasonable, first impression of what things can do. So, in a lot of ways, he's providing a strong service for the community, and I appreciate and respect him for that. In Grand Arena play, when you watch the guys at the top, there are some tactical geniuses out there who really like Be All End All is just incredible. I mean, you watch him and like his understanding and knowledge of the kits and the interaction of the kits is just incredible, right? So if you say, okay, he's a better player than Arnold, you're talking about like the top 100 people that play the game, and you're criticizing a guy for being the 75th best player. So for me, I don't know. I think that's above where most of us, or at least most people that watch this channel, are interested. Fellhammer says, I agree with your tier list, Arva, as long as you have the TIE Interceptor. Not everyone does. Empire fully depends on the Conquest ship. Yeah, even with the Conquest ship, though, I don't know. If I saw that Empire fleet on defense and I knew it had the TIE Interceptor in, I wouldn't be afraid to fight that with either Malevolence or Negotiator. I feel like either one of those is going to have a fighting chance. I haven't seen where the AI just like rips apart Negotiators on offense. But, I mean, do you see it like the Finalizer fleet, where if you've got everything you need for that fleet, it's beating everything on offense, I guess? I don't know. I don't have the TIE Interceptor built out in any account at the moment, so I don't know exactly what that looks like when everything's fully relicked. Luminara Omicron on your guys' radar. People asking me for news. What happened? Ooh, I missed the L. She's getting an Omicron. What's her Omicron? Well, in Grand Arenas, dispel all debuffs on allies. Gain tenacity up. 50 speed for 2 turns. Stacks of heal over time. Gain from this ability trigger whenever heal over time from this ability triggers. Stacks of heal over time gained from this ability trigger whenever any heal over time from this ability triggers. And whenever they trigger, they also recover protection. Well, allies have stack of heal over time. They have 100% crit avoidance, are immune to turn meter reduction. Whenever a stack is dispelled, reduce the cooldown of this ability by 1. Other allies with protection up can't gain these bonuses. And these stacks of heal over time expire on other allies who gain protection up. Ugh. So it's a wall of text. So it makes some Jedi who don't have protection up very durable. So they don't want it to stack with Bastila Shan. Does she then go in the Jedi Master Luke team? Does this make Jedi Master Luke just ridiculous? Recover health, gain a stack of heal over time that recovers health equal to 20% of her health. Which also gives them protection back. Yeah, I feel like I'm trying to think of like her and the Padme team. Does this, because in the Padme team with protection up, then they lose that heal over time. So Padme is probably not a good fit. I don't know. What do you guys think? I've been skipping Jedi Knight Anakin Zeta, using him so infrequently with Padme. Well, that's fair. I mean, if you're not using him with Padme. So like for my account, especially for the Obtisio account, if you look at that, like I've got the Padme and I've got Qui-Gon, and in Grand Arena, I almost never find a use for Padme. But whenever it's not Grand Arena, Jedi Knight Anakin's always in Padme, like in Conquest or Galactic Challenges or Territory Wars or everything that's not GAC. He's always with Padme. Yeah. Phil Hammer says to Luminara, if she ain't in a journey, I ain't interested. Luminara's great in the JMK team. Nice. It's really fun to watch Arnold's old Gas and C-3PO unlock videos once in a while. Nice. Endall retired? Endall's out of the game? Oh man. I didn't know that. I'll be afraid to fight with Negotiator. So you've lost to the Empire fleet with the Negotiator. Interesting. Yeah. Lost 2 with the Negotiator against it, says D171. Nice. Wall of text crits DL for over 9,000. Yeah. Thinking through the Luminara ability, it works really well with all of the almost dead allies that you get from the Omicron Qui-Gon Jinn. Lumi-Ami just doesn't... Lumi-Ami doesn't just apply to Jedi. Also saw people pondering it for Starkiller. That's fair. But would that then be a replacement for the Visas Mar? Right? So we'd be replacing her with Unduli in Grand Arena. I guess. I don't know Starkiller's kit well enough to know off the top of my head if that has... I don't think it has any protection up in it, so it should work there. Interesting. So it's not on my radar. I don't have it on my radar. It'd be a replacement for the Jedi. Oh, so it'd be replacing, Juhani. No way. Man, Juhani's not that great in Grand Arena. But for Territory Wars, you pretty much have to build Juhani for the Starkiller team for Territory Wars. It's so ridiculous. Right? Has something changed? Again, I'm not always up on the news. So if something changed and it is no longer that way, then let me know. But I feel like I feel like you have to build Juhani. Juhani with Omicron seems much better to me than Luminara with Omicron. Obviously, Luminara would work for GAC, and then you'd put Juhani in for Territory Wars if you want to relic 2 characters. Both of which, I guess Juhani technically is a journey character because of Revan and Malak. Alright, let's get into this Grand Arena on Darth Loquitur. 6.5 million galactic power on my opponent. This feels like ridiculously fair. You know, I'm at 5 million, he's at 6.5. I don't know how long it's been since I've faced somebody that didn't have 7 million or more galactic powers, so I feel like I got another player here. So that's nice. All right. So we've got the Executor at 7 stars. He's got 7-star Executor, Malevolence Negotiator, Finalizer, Chimera, Endurance, Executrix. He is way ahead of me on fleet. He does have the TIE Interceptor here. For Datacrons, he's got a couple of them. Not a whole lot from the new set here. No Vader Datacron. So that's at least good. Don't have to worry too much about that at the moment. In terms of his characters, he's only got 3 Galactic Legends. Only 3, not 5 or 6. Lord Vader, SLKR, Sith Eternal, so 3 Dark Side GLs. Skywalker, Revans, Malak, the usual stuff. Zam with the Omicron, Star Killers in the house. And of course all the characters that come along with Star Killer. Bad Batch does have that Juhani Omicron we were just talking about. There's the Visas Mar. So that's pretty much the good stuff in his account. Lots of good stuff. Mod-wise. Not Mogwise, mod-wise. 328 on Cat, fastest non-GL character. So we definitely have some advantages over him in speed. 315 on the Padme with a speed set, which is interesting. Fast Padme. Darth Revan down here just at 301. And then, it goes down from there. So I scouted him. And in the scouting report, this player tends to put down a massive defense. And you know what they say about a player with a massive D? Once your D is too big, it's no fun on offense. All right, so he left us with Grievous, Bounty Hunters, Bad Batch, SLKR. Got Lord Vader on the bottom, which means he's got the Sith Eternal as his offensive GL. We've got the Star Killer team. Dash Rendar. Lord Vader and leftover First Order, but no Omicron on the TIE Pilot. Now, we beat this team with Wampa before, right? I feel like we fought that with Wampa and we just absolutely smoked this team. So, am I recalling that correctly? Can I just take the Wampa in here and smash the Star Killer team? I feel confident that we did that before. Dark side damaged, recover health. That's got a little bit of dodge on it. We can equip that. Solo Wampa. Check potency on Mara Jade. That's the defense. Just have your protection up after tenacity down. So her potency is 88. Yeah, she'll put tenacity down on me. Just have time your protection up after tenacity down. Nobody else is commenting from chat. Does this work? Because if this works, we can take out the Starkiller team for cheap, and we should be able to kill that Vader team with our Vader Datacron, and then we can pick the rest of this apart from there. Nobody else is voting, huh? Hey, while we're paused here waiting for feedback, come on guys, tell me, is this gonna work? Is this gonna work or no? Nah. Remember to hit that like saber. We've got a bunch of people in here, not that many likes. If you guys could just wiggle your finger a little bit and get that like button clicked, I'd appreciate it. All right. Don't really use Wampa, never used him against SK. Yeah, I feel like we did this and it was... Yeah, Adam says you did Wampa that before. Do it. All right, let's do it. Let's see if we can get a cheap win here. All right, so we'll get the tenacity down put onto us. I don't think we can avoid that. Okay, dazed, confused, stunned, can't counterattack, not getting anything done, no turns. Give me a turn. What? No, come on. Oh, that's no good. Okay. So that definitely didn't work. Need more speed. The stun did it. All right. Well, no free win for us there. This is not a guarantee, even with something like Sith Eternal, right? I gave him turn meter. Oh my god, I needed... Yeah, oh my goodness. I thought I was going to get a turn with the Wampa, so I let it play out. But now they've got turn meter, which is going to be awful for us. Pretty awful. But let's think about if we brought in C. With the Datacron. I think we need Watt, right? We need Watt in case, yeah, to get the debuffs off of him. So we could probably throw out Maul, I guess, and look for Watt. No, don't use them. Don't use them. Why not? So if I do this, do you need Watt for a Lord Vader counter? My only possible answer to Lord Vader is my own Darth Vader. So my opponent played. I guess I should show you guys this. So my opponent did play. He beat a couple teams here. He lost against the JMK, and he stopped playing in that zone. And I guess he's got so much on defense that, you know, he lost a battle here to the Radis team, ran out of gas against the Geos, dropped 2 battles against this little Dash Rendar team. I don't know of any reason strategically why you would come in here and throw a bunch of battles. So I feel like he has so little on offense that once he dropped a few battles, he's out of competitive teams. A lot like us, you know, at 6.5 million GP or whatever, you can't put down this kind of defense and still have that level of offense. So I feel like I just need to clear this bottom zone and get through to the back, and then that's it, right? I win. I saw a video where you could use Darth Maul lead, Darth Vader, and Piet to counter Lord Vader. So why would you want Darth Maul lead? Oh, for the extra turn meter? So for the extra turn meter. So you're saying to try to get the whole team faster than... To try to get the team faster than him. Well, I don't have the Zeta on my Maul lead. So that's not going to give me turn meter. So, yeah, we probably do need Watt here, right? I like the idea of putting Piet in there, though. That's pretty fantastic. And then if he does his initial skill that has ability block on it, inflict daze and damage over time. Ashes of the Republic inflict ability block. So this buff immunity, healing immunity. So, okay, ultimate charge. Okay. And gains Ashes of the Republic. So when he does this the first time, it doesn't actually do ability block. Maul gives turn meter boost. Vader's dots don't seem to land on Lord Vader, but PS offense boost can help ramp Darth Vader offense on basic. 95% tenacity. I like the idea of putting Piet in here. I don't think I would have thought of that. I really like the idea of putting Piet in here. Now, Watt. Why do we need Watt? Because I feel like once Vader gets going, doesn't he just dot these guys forever? Let's look at this lead ability and make sure I'm not missing something. Mastery, max health, lose all protection, gain that much health, 30% reduced damage from light side. Empire ally loses taunt, they're inflicted with mark. Fine. Whenever dark side ally loses a buff, they gain mastery. So none of this is giving them tenacity. During enemy's attack, they're immune to max health reduction. Immune to damage over time. And thermal detonator effects. Okay. They're immune to damage over time and thermal detonator effects. Does that mean that you can't... I mean, I have Lord Vader, and I don't know the answer to this. But that doesn't mean that you don't get damage over time is put on you. It just means that when their effect goes off, it doesn't do anything. Right? Do you have the level 9 Datacron? The one that lets you revive? Yes. Adam says the dots won't damage them, but they still stack. Yeah. That would make sense. Okay. So we do this so that we can just, like, force crush, cull, force crush, you know, just cull him every time when we've got cull up, do damage, and the dots will go back on, right? Because we put the Zeta on him for that. Okay. I like the idea of putting Royal Guard in here just as a speed bump. Nope. Can't do it. Because the Datacron's going to require everybody that we put in this team to be at the appropriate level. So it's all got to be Relic 5 or higher. Everybody we put in here has to be 5 or higher. So we can put in maybe something like Marauder, TIE Pilot. That's going to be it, right? We're running out of... Because we want to give him as much speed as possible. We want to... I can't put Thrawn in there. I want to save the other Sith for the C comp. We still want to be able to do Emperor Palpatine and Mara Jade against somebody. So... Man, I don't want to use another trooper. Maybe this has to be it. Maybe we do use Thrawn here. And then we're going to lose access to the Mara Jade team if we do that. We just won't have Mara Jade. Okay, we can risk it here. I mean, we can put in Moff Gideon. It'll be another debuff that we'll get on him. Oof. I don't think giving up Moff Gideon is worth 8 speed, though. And I don't think we need it. Alright. So we'll take this in. No tank available. Tanks, but no tanks. So if Maul goes crazy, what speed is he going on? 295. And then with Vader lead, so 295. This is 20, right? So 315. So our Vader has to be faster than 315. So we're at 292. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 40 speed, 330. $283 on Piet. His speed doesn't matter. He has frenzy. His speed doesn't matter because he has frenzy. All right, well, let me ask a different question. Am I better off skipping this zone, again, I only have to clear one zone. So just come up top. Should I just come up top and clear this zone instead? Is SLKR going to be easier for Vader to beat? Yes, right? I mean, Hux can't stop him from doing Merciless Massacre. We kill him quickly so he doesn't get free turns. This is easier. First move will be AoE. Oh, okay. All right, so Maul has Frenzy. Lord Vader's going to go, then Maul's going to go, and Maul's going to do the area effect. Vader beats SLKR if you have the level 9 Resurrect or if SLKR doesn't stun Vader first turn. All right, guys. For science. I need to try Vader versus Vader. I need this to work. We're going to commit Piet. We're going to do a couple other characters in here. Who did we have? We had him. We had TIE Pilot, just to give him speed. Datacron. So we do this. And you said I have to outrun the next fastest character so that we don't get a second frenzy trigger off of him. And Vader right now has enough speed that he will outrun everything. So he'll come in and he'll do buff immunity. He does this first, right? Offense down for 2 turns. Okay. This ability can't be used unless he has anguish. Okay. 3 stacks of anguish. All right. So that's how it goes. He's going to do his big area effect. He's going to do his area effect. And then we're going to outrun both Piet and... Let's just make sure. So that's 303. And we're at 330 on our Vader. Okay. So we outrun all this. You definitely need a tank. Watt would help if you could spare him. I don't want to spare Watt. We do have the Resurrect, so even if we mess it up and Vader dies once, we have one more chance to pull it out. So we're going to go in like this, guys. We're going to go in like this. We're going to throw it. We're going to see what happens. And they get plus 40? How do they get plus 40? The doubling is only for Sith, right? Oh, it's doubled for Empire. Oh, I was thinking of that wrong. I was thinking it was doubled for Sith. Okay, all right. Okay, now we got to check again. 283, and if he gets 40, that's 323. So we're still outrunning 323. 297 and 40 is 337. So we're going to need to outrun 337. 292 and 40 is 32. and I have to get one more 8 speed bonus and go to 48 speed in order to outrun. Okay, all right. Okay, we need one more to outrun Thrawn. All right. Oof. This is a big commitment, guys. This is a really big commitment. All right, we'll just do this. It'll ruin the Mara Jade team, but it'll put us over the top as far as getting speed on Vader. All right, what was Maul's speed again? Not enough. I mean, Maul's speed was like 300, 295. So he'll go at Vader's speed. He won't get back around to another turn before we can go. Right? There's no way he's at like 630 speed. 547. He'll be at 587. All right, guys, we're going to quit talking and try it. I'm just going to click this button, and we're going to see if we can get this done. This is it. Win or lose the GAC right here. Bam. All right. There's the hit. Now Vader goes. Mercilessly. Do that. Again. There are no damage over times on these guys. Is that the case? I don't see a single damage over time on anybody. Mistakes have been made. Okay, we're not getting any damage over times. Counterattacks? Where'd that come from? Let's just get rid of Maul. I really don't want to have to deal with him. Okay. Basic our way to success. Although, we do need to do that. And always make sure that we're going to get back to our merciless massacre. So do that. We do that. And then it's going to start to go badly for us, right? Because we're going to kill these guys off. Let's do this and this, that, and that. Okay. That's not great. I lost it somehow, lost my merciless massacre. Okay. Do that. 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 Yeah, we're not in great shape here. Kill me, get a free turn. What? No resurrect. No resurrect for a free turn. Okay. Well, I learned some things. Some things have been learned. What could we possibly do with troopers now? Can do that. We'll put in that. We'll put it into Datacron. Get some grit. Let me go back and take a look here. Yeah. Wow. That didn't... Use the AoE on Piet so he doesn't counter. Yeah. How are they immune? So we looked at his leadership and it said they're not affected by... Well, we're not going to clear anything, guys. We're not going to clear any zones as it currently stands. So we would have to kill SLKR with Sith Eternal, and I do not feel confident. Well, I don't know, with the faster ult, we may be able to get something done. Let's try it. I mean, this, honestly, I don't think this is going to work because what do we have to worry about here? There's no ability blocks, right? There's no ability blocks. So what do I want to do here? Do I want to get a sure win or do I want to try to take this zone? I can put Wat Tambor in here, but if I do, then when I get to my ult, I don't get that immediate recycle. Yeah, I think I need Wat. This is still not great. I know I've seen my Lord Vader get dots on him before. Maybe that was against another Lord Vader. They get dots on him when they get below half health. So I would have somehow had to get... Once I got characters below half health, they were getting dots on them, I think. But getting Lord Vader down on health seems weird. It does seem like it could have worked maybe only basic on Lord Vader and force crush the rest, so the rest of the team wouldn't die as quickly. Yeah, so I think what I had to do was do the force crush while all 5 characters were up to get the cooldown on Merciless Massacre. Then basically just basic Vader, cooldown Merciless Massacre, do the Merciless Massacre again, like target the Royal Guard, do the area effect to get the cooldowns, go back to Vader, hit him once. And if I could just hit like one character one time and get the Merciless Massacre reset, then I could have just kept doing Merciless Massacre, used the Force Crush just to reset it, and just keep basicking on Lord Vader until the Piet damage was enough. So that might have worked. But as soon as I killed off one or two of the other characters, then I wasn't getting my cooldowns with the Force Crush anymore, and I couldn't stay in Merciless Massacre. And I was running out of time, and I panicked a little bit, so Yeah, it didn't work out. But I think there might be a way to dance around it. All right, let's get in here and see if we can kill this guy before he... And we just got to remember, did they ever fix that thing where if he does lightning while you're... If you do lightning while he's in his ult, it just freaks out and nothing works? We'll target him just to reduce the damage for now. Okay. Try to get a hit in here. Get some protection back on my dudes. Deceived. You're deceived. He's deceived. Everyone's deceived. Get in there. Oh! Oh! Oh, he's going crazy. Okay. Yeah, see. Now this is where I don't know. We can't do the ult here, right? Isn't that the case? I don't want to take a chance. I don't know if they fixed it. Oof. Not looking good for the home team here, guys. Relic ate too much. Got the rest of his team down, though. Okay. We can't reduce his turn meter. Isn't that the thing? If we reduce his turn meter, things go badly for us. So what do we have that does enough damage that doesn't reduce his turn meter? Clones don't work because he doesn't take the aerial advantage. Basically all we got is troopers, right? And Stark does remove turn meter. And somebody's going to get potentially stunned right away. Jedi Revan. Well, they took down a JMK, right? So I don't think my Revan team has enough to take down SLKR. Because it really is just the Yoda show. We can try it, though. We can try it. Okay. All right, here we go. Get in there. Get some damage done. Just going to get... Yoda's just going to do basic so he can take a lot of turns. Just going to do basic so he... Wow! Wow! Yoda hero. Nice. Wow. Yeah, he just took that sacrifice and savior like a champ, right? SLKR came in, stabbed him right in the face, and he's like, I'm not dead yet. Yoda, a GL killer, two GACs in a row now. All right, so let's think about clearing this zone. If we use clones here, what do I have that deals with Bad Batch? Pretty much just troopers, right? Can we deal with the Bad Batch with Imperial troopers? That's the question. As long as we can outspeed them, I think we have a chance. We're missing Piet, which is a big deal. Let's take a look here. 293 on Echo. $244 on Tech. Put a Grit Datacron on him. Wait, do we have a Grit Datacron? Yeah, there we go. No Piet. So we're going to have to drain turn meter, carve armor, and we're going to have to try to get Wrecker down right away. Because he's going to get in the way no matter what we do, right? Fellhammer, he says he's not dead. All right. Snow Trooper or Range Trooper? The extra assists from Range Trooper might be good, but I think the area effect from Snow Trooper might be better. All right, let's get in there and see if we can get these Bad Batch. Once again, kind of the make or break for the GAC here. Wow, they are really a long way off on turn meter. All right, though, we're going to play it safe. Let's just play it safe. Super safe here. Mass assist should get our first kill. Then we're going to target Echo? Question mark. We're going to do that. Come on. Get them, boys. Get them. We need turn meter. Whew. Now we should be able to punch her with one hit, right? Because we had done the area effect, so we had the crits up. All right, all right. Ain't no thing with these troopers. 65 banners in the bank. All right, then with Grievous, we're going to do the clones. Select squad. The clones. Send in the clouds. If anybody's a fan of Austin Powers. I was blanking on the name there for a second. If anybody's a fan of Austin Powers, there's this one scene in the movie where the lady's like, somebody says, send in the clones, and she turns around and she just screams, send in the clouds! I think of that whenever I pick a 501st. Chat has gone silent. Y'all have gone quiet on me. Is anybody still there? Am I all alone in the world? Have the viewers all left? At least the noisy ones. All right. Let's get this Magna Guard down so he can't get in the way. Fellhammer says, just me. Fellhammer's the only one left. Okay. This is pretty annoying. They haven't triggered the sacrifice yet. And they're killing like all of my clones equally, which is going to be bad for us. I've done this matchup a lot. And it's not usually this much of a problem. All right, there's the sacrifice finally. let's try to get this Magna Guard out of here for reals. Stunned? No. Why stunned? No, not stunned. We got to give him health back. Oh, man. That stun. Oh, my goodness. Come on, don't kill me. Don't kill me, bro. All right, let's give Rex the turn. We still don't have it. There it is. All right. Get Grievous out of here. We should be okay-ish now. I guess we got to get B2 out of here. Actually need to get B1 out. I need to remove the buffs on Droideka. So much stuff to do. Stick to B1 for now. I feel like Droideka's just going to kill somebody. Although he is a Gear 12 Droideka, so it's not quite as threatening. Okay, try to... Oh, he didn't get her. Alright, we'll leave him alone for now. If he does the rebuff, we can remove it. Alright, we're good. Just TK and Fellhammer, they're the only ones left. Well, we're going to stream to the best of our ability for you guys, no matter what. Alright, now we've got some of these bounty hunters. I think the first thing I want to try against the bounty hunters is just the BAM team. We'll try to kill him right away. And once he's down, then I think we've got time to finish the rest of the battle from there. All right, power up, bird stance, lots of damage, lots of damage, lots of damage, 20 whistling birds. We're going to target him, do some damage if we can. All right, get him out of here. No resurrect for you because, yeah, you can't resurrect if I hit you with whistling birds. Okay. Let's get Hatmandu out of here. Nah, just do a basic here. Nobody really needs the immunity at the moment. Save all of our area effects for the next round of whistling. Oh. Wow, I guess Queel needed it. I didn't know that Queel needed it. My Dengar can't stealth because his Dengar is stealthed. That's kind of inconvenient. We're going to save the area effect, though, for now. All right, let's do that again. Let's do this again. Let's do this again. 13 whistling birds. 14 whistling birds. Die, Dengar. All right, 58. Not beautiful, but we're through. And that should be a win for us, right? Yeah, 476. I need to go fight a battle on each account for fleet placement because it's getting close to the end of my fleet payout. And if I don't play at least one battle, then, yeah, I don't get top 10 here, so we need to do that. Sorry for the break in this regular GAC action. Okay, we'll do this. And oh, wow. Well done. Houndstooth somehow went before my... yeah, I think we can do this for now. All right. Reinforcement. Not a very threatening reinforcement. We can do that. And I'm not even going to call reinforcement. I just want Anakin out of here. And we'll put it in auto. And we'll go over to the Aptitio account. Oop. Go over to the Aptitio account. Same thing. Try to play a battle for placement for the day. We're 6th. I think everybody above us is Executor. So this one's going to be pretty quick. Adam says, I'm still here working, so can't be too active in chat, unfortunately. All right, we're just going to forfeit this. There's no reason to watch my little malevolence fleet get whipped by an executor fleet. Same thing in Squad Arena. We'll just come in, forfeit out, get our quest completion, take our free energy. All right. And get that sweet, sweet all daily quests complete. Number 9 in fleet over here. We can do better than that, but we don't have time today. Unfortunately, I just noticed that we're on the late end of the... Ooh, Jabba the Hutt. Wow, check that out. Nice. I was messing around with some teams over here, and I left a pretty mediocre team in overnight. And everybody beat me, put me down to like number 78. So I've been slowly working my way back up on squad. All right. So he gets resurrected the first time we kill him, right? So we're going to kill Chrysanthemum with Cat, and he's going to come right back. No? Oh. I thought he came back. Well, what do I know? Is that only in Grand Arena or something? What is it? What is it? There he is. He's back. See, I knew he would come back. No assists. Man, I don't know Jabba's mechanics at all. Got a lot of detonators on me, though. I'm about to lose Mace Windu. No assists. Wow. Interesting. So yeah, Kenobi just gets shut down, huh? If nobody on his team is assisting, he's done for. He just stands around and watches while the thermal detonators pile up. Rancor comes in. Eats my cat, and then Jabba the Hutt just laughs. You see him back there, he's like, oh. That's fantastic. Oh man, I gotta figure out Jabba's kit, see if I can beat him. Crumb throwing bombs on me now. All right, that's a loss. That was pretty good. He will be back, says Badman. Yeah. Since they took the crystals out of Squad Arena, I haven't completed a battle in it. Doesn't seem worth it anymore. He resurrects at the start of Jabba's turn. Jabba does well against JMK. Yeah, Jabba destroyed JMK. That was pretty fantastic. What was what was the mechanic here that was stopping my at the start of the battle? My kind of scum gains 3% ultimate charge. Critical up, well buffed, blah blah, all this stuff. Okay. Hutt cartels revived. Health. Ignores taunt. Dispels stealth. If Jabba the Hutt is not in the allied leader slot, allies can't gain bonus turn meter. If he is, whenever an enemy with less than 100% gains, they gain. Okay. Large. What was preventing my assists? His relic is the pot full of like frog things that he eats. That's fun. All right, well, enough of that. Let's get back to this GAC and see if we can kill some ships. All right. Got to get that money. Don't really need the ships to win the GAC, it doesn't look like, but I need that money. So I'm going to try to get paid here. Finalizer fleet on defense. That for me is just a no-go. Like don't put the finalizer on defense. I'm going to take the malevolence against the negotiator. We will do separatistas. Let's do this. That, I do think that I want Plo in here. In case I need to remove some dazes or something. And that's probably going to do it. I don't feel like I need more reinforcements after that, do I? Maybe. If he brings in Houndstooth. He's got the Executor, though. Never mind. So Houndstooth is committed to the Executor. I don't know. I don't even know what else we'd be interested. Yeah, I'll just bring in this Geo. We won't need it, but I'll put it in there. Just in case the battle somehow goes long. Again, we're not really stressed out about these fleet battles. We're just looking to get our money, get our payouts here. A couple 100,000 more currency. Don't want to pass that up if we can get it. All right, let's target Ahsoka and cleanse here. We're going to try to convince Ahsoka to do her buff clear right away. Oh, well, never mind. She's not going to get a turn before my buzz droids go off. She'll clear the buzz droids, which will be super annoying. Fine. Man, the timing on this is horrible. Horribiru. All right, let's get this and see if we can kill one of his ships. Ahsoka got taunt, so bye, Ahsoka. Yeah, the timing was brutal on that. All right, let's get buzz droids back over here. Don't need to get more buzz droids, so we'll just do that. Anakin's killing everybody. Okay. We need to turn before the capital ship goes. There we go. Now we're getting it back in shape. I'll do the area effect, get another little ship. Put buzz droids there. Get him out of here right away. And buzz droids on 5s. We should be able to live through that. Bring in Plo. Heal everybody up. Give them turn meter. Get out of this combat. Good. Solid. All right. Finalizer. Did somebody else start up a stream or something? Because I noticed that we had quite a few viewers that have gone. Let's see. That should be good. I don't think we need anything more than that. Come in here, beat this finalizer fleet, get our money. Whew. Yoda taking down SLKR, another highlight reel for me. At least I feel like that. I feels pretty good. Feels pretty good. All right, there we go. They popped Anakin already. Let's get some dazes on here so that we don't have to deal with quite so many of the silencer's turns. What do I want to do here? Yeah, let's bring this in. Give some protection back over here. We do have target lock on the shuttle, so that's good. Oh, look at that. The AI got to Anakin. That was not nice of them. Okay, let's see. Need to get this silencer out of here now. Get him. Anakin's pretty much dead. All right, we're going to save this. Try to get Anakin a little bit more protection. We're going to do the ult and try to get the silencer out of here. There we go. Good. Money in the bank. All right, let's get on over and do the Obtisio account now. Grab our rewards, rank 9 in fleet. Not that exciting, but yeah, we got it. What is the extent of stabilization I should do before the Executor journey? That's up to you, honestly. So you can go for the Executor pretty much straight out of the gate. So I would recommend, if you want to go for Executor right away, I would relic Snowtrooper first. Maybe Jedi Knight Anakin if you want to take just a little more time. Get at least a couple characters in there for other good teams, and then go right into the Executor. So anything more that you want to do is up to you. But you want to get the troopers up and running to the point where they can do assault battles for sure. So you need Piet Relic for that anyway. I would relic one other trooper, just a damage dealing trooper, to make sure that you've got that assault battle on lockdown. And then you can do the Executor right from there. Depends on your fleet shard and how quickly you want the Executor. But let's say you built up like Relic Anakin, a trooper team, you know, maybe Qui-Gon for Grand Arena. Some bounty hunter stuff would be good, like if you want to relic a Bosk right away. I mean, he's part of the Executor journey, though, right? So, yeah. Now, the Executor journey requires some good stuff. The bounty hunters, the Vader, the Piet. So you don't need a whole lot of stabilization before you do it. Go right into it, pretty much. Watt Ready Geos, full Relic Padme team, and Relic Dark for troopers. If you want to take that time to stabilize, that puts you in a good position. The Padme team will do well in Conquest for you, so you'll have like pretty good success with the Galactic Challenges, Conquest, all that. My favorite two teams for the early full Relic teams are either Padme or CLS, one or the other. They'll get you tons of stuff in the game. So if you did that Padme team to full Relic and did a Dark Trooper, that would be good. You'd be in a good spot. You don't have to do that much, but you can. All right, let's take a look at this Obtisio Grand Arena. Took a loss on our last one. We know how that went. Just go back and refresh everybody's memory. We fought against somebody with just a lot more stuff than we had. And, we got the first two zones, but just too much Gear 12 stuff compared to what we've got. So we couldn't get through him. Our opponent this time is from the Navy. The Prodigal Knigget. 5 million galactic power. 2.3 in ships. 2.7 in characters. There once was a day where people didn't build ships. And you'd see people with like 1 million in ships and 4 million in characters. But it's interesting. The game has kind of forced people to build fleets now, so you don't see that too much anymore. Negotiator, Malevolence, 5 stars. Chimera, Executrix. So on the board, he's ahead of us in fleet by quite a bit. Pilotless ships are in good shape. Character-wise, we've got Vader, a bunch of bounty hunters, Revens, Malik. Let's take a look here and make sure there's not a Malik sneaking around somewhere at like Gear 12 or something. I can't remember. Yeah, there he is, Gear 11. Gear 11 Malik. So working on his last star. Oops. Clicked off. And he's got Beskar Mando. Is he building into the Executor? Vader, Bosk, Piet. Maybe. IG-88 down here. Probably not a... Greedo's relict. Nice. Okay, so let's take a look and see what he left for us on defense. Geos, Grievous, Relic 3 Grievous. I might try to Wampa that, see if we can get it for cheap. Ewoks and Night Sisters. Night Sisters, I probably have to Vader that. So if I Vader that... Ooh, my Geo's held. Hey, the fast spy didn't even fight. My opponent didn't even fight. He just came to the back zone, saw him, and didn't have anything left and quit. Arg. Malevolence held. Okay, so we've got a hold there. So we've got to clear 3 zones. So 2 character zones and ships, or the back zone here. All right, well, we can probably do Iden against these Geos. So does Newt... Newt doesn't stop the Wampa, right? The extortion will be annoying, but I don't think it actually stops the Wampa from doing Wampa things. Our Wampa's only Gear 12 against a Relic Grievous. Yeah, maybe we just got to use clones there. Sigh. Probably got to use clones there. What do we have against these Ewoks? Now we've got... do I have to trooper these Ewoks? What do I even have here? We've got our own Grievous. Qui-Gon. We could try some Traya stuff. Or, again, the Gear 12 Wampa. 2 Relic Ewoks. 2 Relic Ewoks. Vader on the Night Sisters. Okay, so if the Ewoks are slow, potentially we can use Mara Jade here. Let's take a look at their speed and see if we can just go way over the top. 146. Wicket is at 176. I think my Mara Jade is at 220 something. 168. So these are really slow ox. 169. Okay. Oh, he's got speed mods on. 151. All right, so in theory, we can just come in here with the Empire team and potentially kill them without them ever getting a turn. Oof. If I don't put Vader in there, I have no damage, though. So I think we can control the turn meter and whatnot, but the damage in this team is just pretty bad. It's pretty bad without Vader. And we need to keep the Snow Trooper for Iden to deal with those Geos. I think I'm going to try it. I think I'm going to try a super weak team here. But we're just going to try to go first, get control of it, and hopefully we can just chip them down before they ever get to take a turn. $225. All right, we're going to try this. This is dicey, guys. This is 54,000 galactic power against a team with 2 relics on it. He doesn't give them speed, does he? I need to check. Whenever they perform a basic attack, Ewok allies have plus 30 speed. Have plus 30 speed. Okay. With the Omicron. 151, 181. Who was the fastest? I think there was one character that was like 170, so he's 200. They're not even in the ballpark, right? 206. All right, we're going. We're doing it. We're going to try to get a cheap win against these Ewoks. Paplu is plus 25% before taunt. Yep. Well, that was it. I didn't calculate for the Ewok for Paplu. Get us out of here. Oh, man. That 25 speed, that was it. I didn't calculate for that speed. Paplu 25%. They're 25 speed. Yeah, 25% speed when he doesn't have... I missed that. I missed that. Arg, 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 arg. Okay. So we've got All right, we're okay, though. We're okay. We can do Vader and Watt. And what else do we have that we could put in a Vader and Watt team here? Old Daka lead. Do we want to do Treya lead here? Get an assist here. There's not that many assists, are there? But there's also not that much motivation for putting Vader in the lead when you don't have his ult. All right, we're just going to put in a couple things to speed him up. Check his speed real quick. 280 something, I think. No, 269. Okay. All right. We're going to put in 2 other characters to speed him up. Dooku and Darth Maul. Just for the extra speed to make sure we get over the top, Wat Tambor is going to put weapon tech on so that Night Sisters that die stay dead. The Treya lead with Nest would be good for bugs. Yeah, my Nest is still... She's a baby Nest on this account. It's like gear 9 or something. We are working on it, but still have a long way to go. Okay, Merciless. Target Massage. Do a Force Crush. We're going to try to hit her as hard as we can for right now. Okay, that. And then this. And then Force Crush again. Yeah, ouch. Got the plague going. That should give me an extra turn. Okay, get another Merciless. Oh, got stunned. Got stunned. Merciless again. Target here. Wow, we're not getting it done, guys. We are not. I repeat, we are not getting it done. Let's do Force Crush. Cole to get an extra turn. Merciless. We're just going to do a basic for right now. Call for an extra turn. Force Crush again. Missing my Palpatine lead. We'll do that to get an extra turn. Do that. Force Crush here. Call here. No, Call's not ready. Dang it. Get out of here, Daka. All right. Working through it. Working through it. Working through it. All right. So, you know what? I'm just going to bring troopers in here. We're going to clear this out and see what's on the back wall. Dark Trooper, Piet. I don't think we can make another team with Gideon, so we'll do that. And we'll take in Stormtrooper. We'll use ranged with the Iden team when we work on Geos. All right. In we go. I'll drain their turn meter right away. Try to get who is it? Paplu? Paplu is the probably the... Well, you know what? Always target the Elder, right? We'll just get him out of here. And this should be academic, honestly. Shouldn't be anything that they can do against us. Yeah, goodbye, Ewoks. Moon of Endor has been secured. Revan? Revan on the back wall. Look at this. That's a serious Revan team, too. Now we wish we had our troopers back. Yeah, nice. Okay, so we can take Iden in here. Then we're going to have to make some decisions about the front wall versus the back wall. I might try the Wampa against Grievous just to try to see if I can get a cheap win there. I think with Gear 12 Wampa, I don't have much of a chance. Too much damage out of that Grievous. Alright, we'll do a stomp. Try to get a couple attacks in here. Area effect, reduce their health pool in total. Range trooper down. Don't feel like I need to remove the debuffs. You know, I don't think I even realized that when I looked at his geos. He did not have the Brood Alpha in the lead. He actually had Poggle in the lead. Interesting. Yeah, Adam says Poggle led bugs. I haven't seen that in a while. Well, he gave up 15,000 health and protection. Right? Isn't that what you get? 15,000 health and protection? All right, Wampa. Let's see what you got, buddy. Okay. Let's take a chance. Let's remove the extortion. Rely on the counterattacks to try to get our life back. Okay. Protection's gone. Because protection is gone, then I feel like we have to attack, gain as much life back as we can. It's not going to do us any good to kill Dooku at the moment. Oh, that's it. Yikes. Yeah. Really need to get that Wampa to Relic. That would make such a difference in these battles. Okay, let's take out these clones with something simple. What do we got that's just easy, simple, easy? No worries. Okay. Probably have to do the clones here, right? What else do I have that can beat this? So do the clones here. Well, the other thing we could do is we could try Qui-Gon Jinn team. But I think Qui-Gon will just die from the area effect stuff, right? So probably have to use clones here. And then Qui-Gon on the back wall. So we got to see if we can somehow make this work with the Qui-Gon team. And it not only has to work, but we have to somehow make sure Jolie Bindo dies. Because we can kill everybody with Anakin. And then Bindo just brings everybody. Well, he's got Zalbar and Mission in this team. So he's gone with the old Republic look. So if we can kill... Oh, man. You know what? We're going to be bold. We're going to go ahead and use the area effect right away. Okay. They want Anakin. They can have him. They can't kill him. They sure did cripple him, though. Wow. That's pretty impressive. Okay. That was the... Oh, man. This is brutal. Get Bindo. Can't even kill him. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Nothing to be done there, huh? We got no progress on that team. Okay, so if we want any chance of beating that team, we have to use clones. Yikes, guys. So let's make sure we beat the front wall and get the ships, because we also might be able to win through ships. So we're just going to beat these two teams up in the front wall. We're going to say, you know, whatever to the back wall. Inflict a debuff, crit chance. All right, fine. Bindo can be tough. Yeah, we're not going to get Bindo. Or we're not. I mean, I think this clone team can beat that team, because we have a bunch of buff removal and yeah, so it's not terribly worried about that. But if we cleared the back zone and then didn't clear the front zone, that would leave us in a position where we would lose the GAC. So we have to do what we can to try to win. Which means that we have to go through the front and try to clear the zone with ships. Okay, he's gone. Oh, he's gone. Get out of here, Grievous. 36 banners. Awful. Ugh. Can we do that? There's no stuns on that team, right? I don't think there's any stuns. Let's see if we can just do one big area effect and be done with it. Win! Ooh, we got the sacrifice. Alright, get out of here. Grievous solo! Okay. Oof. So we've got Geos and we've got garbage, right? We don't have another good second fleet on offense. So we've got our Galactic Republic, and then we've got Geos under Home 1. So I have to take my home one geos against his geos. And my Galactic Republic fleet against this Chimera fleet. We'll bring in Plo. Try to Plo things up. All right. Let's get in there. The difference between Mace and Negotiator is a pretty big step. So this fleet's really good under Negotiator, really mediocre under Mace. But we're going to give this a try. All right, we're going to put target lock here. Then we're going to target here, do that. And then the next time we get a turn with 5s. Okay. Now that's interesting. Did an area effect attack and didn't remove a single buzz droid. How does that even work? Area effect. No, we just need bring in Plo. We got to bring in Plo before these buzz droids start to multiply and do crazy stuff. Turn meter. What kind of reinforcement we going to get here? The Millennium Falcon? Is that Han? Yeah, that's Han. Okay, no dodge for you. Let's do this and try to just remove foresights. It's fine. It'll get Valor up on my ships and we can more quickly get back around to other capital ship abilities. We'll just do the basic here. Gonna bring in Rex. We're gonna try to give Plo another turn. We'll use him to clear this and give taunt. Do the alt because why not? Give Anakin more turns. Basic. Okay. Don't need to use that yet. Let's just get this Millennium Falcon out of here. Basic. No dodge for you. All right, get him out. Good. One fleet down. Clear this other fleet and we should be good to go. We still got a team on the back wall that we can beat too. So I think, and let's not use too many rebels here because we do want to have a cleanup fleet if we need to. So we're going to bring in some of these other ships as reinforcements in case we need them. All right, and we just got to rely on the fact that we've got relics and he doesn't. 2 relic geos to his no relic geos. With our speed, we should be able to do good things. All right, let's do the soldier. We'll do a basic, pull and assist. Then we're going to target his spy with our spy and make this. Yeah, there we go. Good job, guys. All right, get Sunfac out of here. If you do the big area effect and mass assist with the capital ship, there is a chance that you don't actually kill the spy, and then they'll be under stealth, and then you'll have to hit Sunfac, and things will go badly from there. So if you're wondering why I did the basic on the capital ship that first time, it was because I did not want to put the spy into stealth. All right, so that's a win. And let's just see if we can get money out of this battle here. We've got our CLS team. Some kind of CLS team. So let's do that. Han, Chewie, Biggs. Do we want Radis in here or Wedge? What does Radis even do? Transmission gains allies. Not is in the leader slot. He gains hope. Does he do anything? You know what? We're putting him in. We're putting him in, coach. See what he can do. CLS will time out. He might, but if he times out, then we do have Nihilus somewhere in the background, and we should be able to get this finished that way. Okay. Okay. Big hit. Come on, buddy. Okay. Now we get Phasma out of there on counterattacks. Get this officer out of here so that we're just fighting the Kylos. All right. There we go. Let's hit him. Stun. All right. Get this Kylo out of here. Big damage. All right. Come on, Luke. Big damage. Yeah. And like I said, if we end up not being able to kill him, then we'll just clean it up with Nihilus. And we'll do the insta-kill. Stun. Basic. It was looking good there for a second. I thought we were getting him. Chewie's the problem. He's not doing enough damage. Bam. All right. Oh, that was close. That was close. Thought I had him there for a second, guys. Thought we had him. All right. That Radis is doing good damage. If we get him down low enough and we have that Radis ability, feels like that's going to be a win. Got to get there first, though. Heals up too much in between. I don't know how to stop that. There it is. Man, Radis was just like, Radis was hitting hard. Holy cow. I'm impressed with that. All right, so that's all the money we can take out of this. And Revan stands. Revan versus the Geos. All right, though, we're doing pretty well in this round of the old GAC. We've got Chromium 4. We're at 2370, so we're just in Chromium 4. But yeah, so if it's a win today, then we stay in Chromium 4, right? The worst we can do is get knocked back down to 2369 or something like that. So we should finish the season at Chromium 4, hold our Chromium placement. Not bad for a 10-month-old account. Chromium, I guess. And when we get the profundity, then, yeah. I don't think that changes too much with the profundity, but I think it certainly will change my fleet currency that I get every day. which is really why I'm doing it. We're pretty close on the Negotiator too. 15 shards left to go. So by the time I get Profundity, I'll be able to put Profundity on defense and keep the Malevolence and the Negotiator for offense. That should be in pretty good shape then. And then I'll... again, I still haven't made up my mind 100% for sure what I'm going to do with this Optitio account. Because, I mean, I could keep playing it, build JML, build, you know, Kyle Katarn, Starkiller. I might even just go straight into Starkiller. Get the CLS team running, work on Jedi Knight Luke. Maybe just, like I said, stop off for Starkiller. And then come back around for Jedi Master Luke as my first GL. But it's also a possibility that I might just stop playing the account, you know. Just get the new guides out and then play one of the new guides just exactly as is, as written. So those are my two options. And I found from prior experience that I really don't want to have 3 accounts. So I may restart, get the Profundity, and then kind of see if I'm interested in keeping this account or if I want to do something different. What do you guys think? I've had votes go both ways. People want to see me keep starting new accounts and playing the early game. Some people like the Optitio account, want to see that continue. So let me know what you guys want. All right, we're gonna end the stream there for the day, guys, and appreciate you all watching. Remember to like and subscribe and all that stuff. And we do have the contest running over on the Discord. That'll time out on Halloween, and we'll have 4 winners for $25 each. And remember, if you're an Inquisitor, if you have your in-game name set to Inquisitor and you post it in the rites of passage, then you will get double the winnings if you win. All right, get on over there, get on over to Discord, sign up for the free money. Thank you all for watching. I will see you in the next Holocron.